Hello everyone and welcome back to the Jacksonville Jaguars rebuild franchise here on Huddle Breakdown. In today's episode, the Jacksonville Jaguars will be going up against the Seattle Seahawks. But before we get to that, we will look at a potential trade, as it is just 1 week till the trade deadline. We are looking at Jared Wilson, our free safety, who, if you saw last week's game, he was, just putting it bluntly, awful. And he's struggled all season. So looking at a free safety replacement for him, Devin McCourty makes a lot of sense for us and for the Patriots. For the Patriots, they are a good team this year, but McCourty, this is probably his last year. He obviously is getting up there in age. This is the trade we are going to go to give to the Patriots. A fourth for this year, a third for next year, as well as they really need middle linebacker help. So we will send a very young player, Blake Cashman, who I think can be good for them. They will accept the trade, so for us, we will get immediate impact at free safety. Obviously, we didn't trade away Jared Wilson. That means we will cut him. And spoiler alert, in the next couple weeks, the New England Patriots will pick him up. So it's basically like we also traded him to the Patriots. For middle linebacker, we're pretty solid again. That just brings back Zach Vaughn into the starting role. And looking at another player to add to the roster, as we are now, we were one player short, we're going to add Nick Needham from the Bengals practice squad at corner. He could play a little safety for us too. We will sign him, and we will now get into this Week 7 game against the Seattle Seahawks. Last week, the Jacksonville Jaguars defeated the Tennessee Titans 35-28. It was our best offensive game of the season and of the series. Doherty had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. For the Seattle Seahawks, they come into the week 3-3 on the season. Last week, they lost to the Rams 38-35. There you see Laviska Shenault's numbers from a week ago. Michael Dixon has the ball set, and we are underway from Jacksonville. That is Goodwin, who will take a touchback 5 yards deep into the end zone. And we will get our first look today at Archer Doherty, who, as we said, had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions last week. That means he now has 13 total touchdowns on the season. We will see if he can continue his streak, or start a streak, rather, of no interception games. The Jags will start with a Jamal Williams run for 8 yards. 86 yards was his total last week, almost 100. For the season, he has 412. The fake touch pass. Here's the run to Williams. Bobby Wagner with a hard hit in the middle. Great job by Bobby Wagner. A great job by Jamal Williams to extend for the first down. Here is a throw to Goodwin, wrapped up by this Seahawks defense, who will give Archer Doherty and this Jags offense a good test today. Here with 3 tight ends, a powerful run up the middle by Jamal Williams, getting it out to the 48 of Seattle. And Jamal Williams with a good start to the day. Doherty now fakes to Williams, has time, throws. Laviska Shenault inside the 25. 2 for 2, 28 yards is the start for Doherty. A 25-yard reception to Laviska Shenault brings up a 1st and 10 at the 23. Blitz from Seattle. The throw is to Shenault inside the 10. Shenault all the way down to the 1. 50 yards for Doherty to start. 1st and goal from the 1. The gives to Williams. A great hit by Bobby Wagner, denying the goal line. 2nd and goal. There was a look at Matt Hedrick, the new head coach in Seattle. 2nd and goal. Williams again. They will say touchdown. Touchdown to Jamal Williams. I'm not so sure, though. We'll check the replay. Here, this angle will be a little tough to see. This next angle should be a clear shot. And he is clearly down. It'll bring up 3rd and inches. Doherty gives. Alex Arma. This time he's in. And this time I think he actually is in. Alex Arma, the fullback, with a touchdown. We'll check it just one more time. You see the contact by KJ Wright. Arma does a good job extending with his right arm. Gets across the goal line, and that score will stand. We will get our first look today at Russell Wilson. 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the season. He's trying to get his Seattle Seahawks above 500 here in Week 7. They'll start with a Chris Carson run up the middle, but there is a flag on the field. It's going to be holding against the offense, back it up to a 1st and 15. 3 receivers to his left, he'll go to one of them. That's Tyler Lockett. From left to right, gets all the way out to the 44, and Tyler Lockett with some shifty moves out to the 44-yard line. Here is another Chris Carson run, powering ahead, running over Zach Bond for a 12-yard gain. The motion is Will Dissly. The give is Chris Carson. He will get met by Miles Jack, among with other Jags, to bring up a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. Wilson throws underneath. That's DK Metcalf. Near the first down marker, they won't give it to him. Offset eye to the left. Wilson gives. Chris Carson will get hit. That's Darrell Benson, the rookie defensive tackle, who's had a good season for Jacksonville. 4th and 1, and Matt Hedrick will keep the offense out there. Wilson gives. Carson, easy first down, met by Zach Bond, but not after about a 5-yard gain. 1st and goal from the 30. Wilson, looking, throws. That is Will Dissly, out to the 27. Wilson fakes to Chris Carson, now will throw. That's Tyler Lockett inside the 10, brought down at the 7. As Archer Doherty started the day perfect, Wilson is doing the same, 4 for 4. He's got his team in striking distance. Wilson throws, touchdown Seahawks. That's Tyler Lockett, who's had a great start to the game. His first touchdown here today will tie the game up 7-7. 3 tight ends into the game for Jacksonville from the 22. A blitz comes from Seattle, and that may have gotten Doherty scared as he misses his target. 2nd and 10, the motion of Williams. Doherty rolling, looking. Now just has to throw it away, brings up a 3rd and long. 3rd and long from the 22. Doherty looking. Misses again on the same type of route. They will have to punt. That sets up great field position for Seattle at the 47. That's a Chris Carson run for 4 yards. Now they'll go 5 wide, 1 being a tight end. Wilson looking. Throws quick. That's complete. That is Richard Sherman in coverage of Chris Carson. But he'll get the first down. Now 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard gain on first down. Wilson throws the screen. That's Chris Carson inside the 25, brought down at the 23. As this first quarter has expired, we'll start the second quarter from the 23. Wilson with 3 receivers to his right. He'll go to the left side, nearly intercepted by Zach Bond. Russell Wilson looking, throws inside the 10, knocked away. Richard Sherman, Miles Jack were in coverage. 3rd and 10, blitz to the left. Wilson will throw, he'll complete. DJ Hayden in coverage. It's a great catch by Tyler Lockett, and the Seahawks will take a lead. Here is a Perry Nickerson run to the outside for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 from the 29. Doherty throws. Allen Lazard to the 35. They won't give him first down yardage, though. 3 tight ends into the game. The run is Jamal Williams, a huge hit by Jamal Adams, but Williams will get the first down. Now here on 2nd and 10, the give is to Williams, and he is just getting rocked by these 2 star Seattle Seahawks defenders. That was Bobby Wagner bringing up a 3rd and long. Doherty throwing. Chenault on a great touch pass by Archer Doherty out to the 46 of the Seattle Seahawks. 5 wide set. Doherty with a blitz. Throws. Perry Nickerson inside the 30 to the 27. These Jags wearing the 2000s Classics home jerseys, I gotta say they look good. 1st and 10. Doherty throws. Randall Cobb to the 23. 3 receivers now to the right of Doherty. He'll throw and miss his target yet again. He's had a couple inaccurate passes here in the first half. A couple of them coming in the blitzes. Here is another inaccurate pass. And they are going to have to settle for a field goal. They'll tie the game up, though, 10-10. Wilson throws right. Dump down Chris Carson. But you wouldn't tell it was a dump down as he got a gain of 7 yards. Now from the I form set, the give is to Chris Carson, powering his way ahead for another good gain. From the 36, Wilson looking, throws. That's Dallas Goddard, who signed a 6-year extension, or rather a contract, with the Hawks this offseason. Loses 1 yard there. 2nd and 11, they'll go back to him. This time, he won't lose a yard. He will gain, I think he should have the first down. He will. First down on the completion to Dallas Goddard. Here's the fake to Chris Carson. This is a deep shot. This is a touchdown. That is Brashad Perryman with the big touchdown. You're worried about all these weapons for the Seahawks, and it's Brashad Perryman who gets wide open. That's the third-string corner, DJ Hayden. He kind of bit down, maybe thought it was going to be a quick pass, and just got burnt over the top. 1st and 10, the throw is to Robert Tonyan. There's Jamal Adams, who is all over the field for Seattle. Doherty will throw. Laviska Shenault should have the 40. He will. Bobby Wagner, another one of those Seahawks all over the place. Here's a Williams run. A good run by Jamal Williams for 8 yards. 8 rushes, 34 yards on the day, but they will stick to the ground game. Alex Arma with a tough assignment there, trying to block Bobby Wagner head on. The run by Williams brings up 3rd and inches. This time he will have the first down all the way out in Seattle territory, and that will bring up the 2-minute warning. From the 41-yard line of Seattle, Doherty throws underneath. A hard hit by KJ Wright. This is a really good Seattle defense. 2nd and 3 from the 34. Doherty throws. Shenault to the 25. Jacksonville has all 3 timeouts. Not in a big hurry here. Throws Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb showing he's still got some speed. All the way out to the 12. That's Cobb in motion. Doherty looking. Throws. Allen Lazard. He's got a catch. He's got a touchdown. Jacksonville will tie this game up with the 5th receiving touchdown on the season for Allen Lazard. Russell Wilson and this offense trying to answer with a 1-minute drive. They'll start with a Perryman run, or rather a catch, and a quick timeout by Seattle. That was 2nd and inches is what it'll bring up. 4 receivers. Wilson trying to go deep. It's broken up. Broken up. Going for DK Metcalf. Now 3rd and inches. Wilson just trying to get the first down. Will throw it. Kind of drifts on him. As well as Goddard drifts out. And that promising start to that drive goes nowhere. And Jacksonville may have an attempt at a 1-minute drive of their own. They'll start with an 8-yard Jamal Williams run. From the 30, 42 seconds to go. Doherty throws underneath. Randall Cobb across the 30. He'll get marked down at the 35. That's where they say contact will stop. And it will force the Jags to call another timeout. Now just 1 remaining. Doherty throws outside. Intercepted. Doherty a little late on the throw. It's picked off by Quinton Dunbar. And from the 36, the Seahawks will try to answer. Wilson throws underneath. That is Taco Charlton who makes a tackle on Chris Carson. 2nd and 8 from the 34. Just around field goal range they are now. Underneath. That's Dallas Goddard. A good tackle, and Seattle will call a timeout and send out the field goal unit. Jacksonville will try to ice Aldrick Rosas off the right hash. This is a 48-yard field goal attempt. It doinks off the uprights. It's no good. Jacksonville will go into halftime not losing any points there off the turnover. They will go into halftime tied. But unfortunately for them, they have some disappointing news or some frustrating news. We didn't even see the play happen. Brandon Scherf, their guard, got hurt on the extra point attempt there before half. And he will not return to today's game with a dislocated shoulder. So that means there will be a little bit of shifting going along on the offensive line for the Jags. But first they got to figure out how to stop Chris Carson as he's running over Jags all the way inside the 40, brought down at the 38. I believe he ran over Devin McCourty in his Jags debut. Not what you want to see from the veteran safety. Here is another Chris Carson run. That is met in the hole by Zach Bond. Wilson on 2nd and 7. Looking, will run. That's Darrell Benson, who actually dropped back into coverage. Will come up and force Wilson to slide. 3rd and 2. Carson the give. Up the middle, first down. A 5-yard gain for Chris Carson. He only needed a couple. He's got 73 yards on the day. Wilson throwing seam. That's Dallas Goddard. That's a touchdown. Dallas Goddard with the touchdown, and the Seahawks will retake the lead. 24-17 is the score. Now can Doherty put up an answer? Well, he'll start with a Perry Nickerson run for 6 yards. From the 31, 2 tight ends into the game. Doherty looking. Time running out. He's going to throw it away, and he did not get out of the pocket, they're going to say. Intentional grounding brings up 3rd and 16 from their own 19. Doherty throws. Nearly intercepted. Thank goodness it was just knocked away from Perry Nickerson. And Russell Wilson can try to make this a 2-score game. Blitz shown from Jacksonville. They drop out on 3rd and 7. Wilson looking, unloading it deep. It's almost caught, incomplete. That was Richard Sherman on DK Metcalf. DK Metcalf almost made the catch. It was knocked at the last second away by Richard Sherman. It'll get the ball back to Jacksonville, but they're already facing a quick 3rd and 4. Doherty throws, short hops it to Laviska Shenault, and Doherty has just been off in today's game. Here's a Chris Carson run up the middle for 4 yards. This Doherty, Archer Doherty, has not been what he was last week when he threw 4 touchdowns and almost had a perfect day against the Titans. Today he has had a lot of inaccurate passes and that 1 interception. 1st and 10 for Seattle from the 44. Blitz comes. He'll get it away. Tyler Lockett all the way down to the 30. There's a flag on the play. I think it's going to be roughing the passer. And Jacksonville is just unraveling here in this quarter. 1st and 10 all the way at the 15 because of the penalty. Wilson rolling out. He's going to run. Inside the 5. Brought down at the 2. That's where they're going to mark him out. The pylon did knock over, but I think he was out of bounds. 1st and goal from the 2. Jacksonville trying to get something going defensively. The throw is to Lockett. He's got a touchdown, but now Seattle will have a penalty as that was an illegal forward pass by Russell Wilson. 2nd and goal from the 7. It doesn't matter, though. Chris Carson waltzes his way into the end zone, and they will extend the lead to 14 points. 1st and 10, just trying to get some yardage here. They'll go underneath to Allen Lazard, and KJ Wright lets him have it. It's a 3-yard gain. Doherty throws again underneath. Laviska Shenault near the 1st down. They will give him the 1st down from the 32. Doherty looking. Throws. Lazard. Jamal Adams in coverage. Lazard should be near a 1st down again. He is not going to get it, though. 2nd and inches. Doherty throws. Cobb. He will be just shy of the 50. 5 wide set for Doherty. Throws. Perry Nickerson. Another hard hit by Bobby Wagner. A little bit shy of the 1st down. 3rd and 1. They fake to Shenault. The give is to Williams. Up the middle. KJ Wright with the initial contact. And they will give Williams the 1st down. And you see KJ Wright was a little upset with the spot as we start the 4th quarter. Jacksonville down 14. Here is a high pass to Shenault. It is knocked up in the air and intercepted by Jamal Adams. That is a tough one there for Archer Doherty. He was open, but just a little high and up top of his receiver. Put it in a dangerous place. Now Russell Wilson running around for his life will lose 2 yards. Zach Bond with the sack. He's had a good day. 5 tackles and a sack. From the 31, here's a give. Chris Carson. He's got green grass in front of him, all the way out near the 50. Chris Carson is just running over this Jags defense. Why not? Give it to him again. Again, he's got green grass. All the way down to the 34. Chris Carson, 119 yards on the day. 2 tight ends into the game. They will throw. Wilson will complete. Dallas Goddard inside the 15. Brought down at the 12, and Jacksonville's defense is just, well, their whole team is just falling apart here in the fourth quarter, and in this whole half, they've fallen apart. There's a completion to DK Metcalf, down to the 1. First and goal, Chris Carson, untouched until he gets into the end zone. That is a touchdown. 8:52 to go. Jacksonville down 3 scores. They'll start with a stretch run by Perry Nickerson all the way out to the 46. A good start to the drive. Now, Williams motions outside. Doherty looking, sending Williams up. He will just run himself. And Archer Doherty gets out to the 36, a 19-yard gain. Trying to score quick. Doherty looking, throws, Chenault. Inside the 25, they'll mark him down at the 24. They go no huddle again. Doherty throws. That's DJ Chark, who doesn't have many catches on this season. Gets a gain of 5. Bunch set to the right of Doherty. He is going to escape some pressure. Now he's going to run, and Doherty will get out of bounds at the 13. But nearing under 7 minutes to go in this game. Doherty throws. Lazard. Touchdown, Alan Lazard. And the Jags will cut it back to a 2-score game. 14 points is the deficit. Jacksonville's defense needs a stop. That's a good start. Darrell Benson with a tackle, his second tackle for loss on the game. It's a 2nd and 13. They tried the screen, and Darrell Benson shows up again. This time with a sack. It's 3rd and 23, and Jacksonville holding on to slim hope. From the 12, Russell Wilson trying to make some magic on 3rd down. He has all day. It's just a 3-man wash. Wilson will throw. That's Carson. He's got a first down and much more. Across the 50, brought down at the 45, and Jacksonville's defense could not hold on for what seemed like years that Russell Wilson had. It was just a 3-man rush. No pressure from Jacksonville, and that one is a backbreaker. 2nd and 12, Wilson will throw. That's Perryman, who will have a first down. Wilson trying to end this game. Blitz shown from Jacksonville. They'll drop out of it, trying to confuse Wilson. He'll just go underneath to Dallas Goddard for a couple yards. Wilson gives Chris Carson first down. Carson 123 yards on the day, trying to add more. He'll cut it back left. Chris Carson with some great vision. A good gain there and a Jacksonville timeout. Wilson with a quick throw. Dallas Goddard inside the 10, just shy of the 5. Another timeout by Jacksonville. They desperately need to hold them to at least a field goal, at the very least. Here is a sack. That is Chason with the sack. Forces another Jags timeout. 2:29 to go in the game. Russell Wilson, 2nd and goal from the 9. Throws, end zone. Dallas Goddard. And that will end the game for Jacksonville. A disappointing loss in today's game, especially after a 2-game winning streak against the Jets and the Titans. You know, last week we had a perfect game offensively. Doherty with 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Today it just wasn't the case. The Seahawks are a very good team. Obviously, they're a very good defensive team too, and that really hurt us. Offensively, we did not play good at all, and those 2 interceptions really cost us. But also, Doherty was just off in today's game. He had a lot of inaccurate passes that really hurt us in trying to win today's game. I knew going into this game that we would have to play a perfect game offensively to win, that we would have to score on every possession we got, and that just wasn't the case. Obviously, our defense, I knew going in, was going to struggle, and I knew that the addition of Devin McCourty wouldn't really help us in this game because Russell Wilson and the Seahawks are so good. But offensively, I knew only scoring 24 points was not going to get us the win. We thank you for watching today's episode of the Jacksonville Jaguars Rebuild franchise here on Huddle Breakdown. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And we will see you around at the next Huddle Breakdown.